Hey, how y'all doing out there in video land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. This is part 2. The camera shut off on us on the first part, so we're going to continue this part right where we left off at. Let's go ahead and finish putting this bad boy together. Okay, let me see what we got here. Trying to look for a little sign of wear. That goes on the other side. Okay, this side. There we go. This piece goes on. T8s. I like having T8s in these. Line up your holes. Put in the next screws. MSI. Purple MSI. Oh, yeah. When I saw this at Rip's Garage Tech, I said, oh, yeah, that's for me. I wonder if they made that for me. They knew I was going to get this. Okay, these fit in a little groove right there. Okay. A little groove that they fit in. So they can't move. Once installed, they won't spin on you. Okay, that side's pretty much done. Find the flat. Flat goes to the front. The flats on these are very, very slight. They're not big flats. I think that's one thing they should improve on this is make the flats better. Because these flats will spin on you if you're not careful with them, people. There we go. So you got to be careful with these. I like to put a little bit of grease on this one. Just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. Because this spring is exposed, so you don't want to have too much on it. A little bit of grease. Just to keep it lubed and keep it, self-lubricated so it won't corrode or get rusty or anything like that too. There we go. Now I'm about ready for the blade, aren't we? Oh, where's my bearings? Gotta find some bearings for this bad boy. I know I got some bearings. Where are they? No, those are for smaller skiffs. For like an 80-20.5 skip bearings. We need the big 8mm pivot ones. Nope, still the wrong ones. Got a lot of skip bearings, people. I put skip bearings in all my bearing knives. There they are. Those are the big ones. These are the big ones. These are the ones that you want. All right. Got these just for this project. Oh yeah, aren't these beautiful? Look at those bearings. Aren't those beautiful? I can put a little coat of grease on them. Just a tiny little coat of grease. Drop it in there, put a drop of oil on it. All right, now we're ready for the blade. Perfect. Perfect fit. A little bit of grease. A little bit of oil. Let's button this bad boy up. Time to button this bad boy up and take it for a test ride. Oh yeah, that's going together really nice, people. This one's going together really nice. Probably one of the easier ones I put together. All right. It's all together now. It's ready. Ready for duty. Beautiful knife, people. I love the MSI. This one's going in my drawer. We're going to do a titanium one this weekend. We're going to put together that one too. Going to polish it all out. I'll show you guys how I do it. I know there's a couple of you guys that have been wanting to see what I use and how I do it, and you'll be able to do it this weekend. I'll probably be working on both Saturday and Sunday, people. That's going to be my project for this weekend. In there. There we go. Acting like I didn't want to go in there at first. There it goes. Tighten it all the way down. Oh yeah. Woo. Beautiful. Ha ha. Oh, I got a purple MSI. Ha ha. I love it. I love it when the plan comes together. Purple MSI. No side to side at all. Oh, perfect lockup, people. This is going to be my new, I'm going to carry this one all next week. This is going to be the one I get carried. It's light too. It's light. These are the extra parts. You know, if you have the extra pocket clip or whatever, keep my bearings together. These are the original bearings. These aren't bad either, people. These kind of bearings aren't bad either. The ones that come in the Teflon cages, nylon or Teflon cages. I think they're Teflon. If we can get this open, huh? Yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to toss everything in here. Keep that in there too so I know where it came from. And these bearings come out and they go with the other one. Rips Garage Tech, people. Purple G10. They got them in my Carta too. They have, if you like micarta, they have also these scales in micarta also, people. Highly recommend them. I'm highly recommending them. That went together really easy, people. This would be an easy project for anybody. A super easy project. That was super easy. That was super easy to put together, people. And I'm loving it. Get everything put away here. Always put away your tools when you get done with them so you don't lose them. I have lost a lot of tools in my time. This one goes in here, huh? This is the next project. But right now, we have the purple MSI. Boy, this sucker centers out perfectly. Oh, look at that. Is that cool? Too cool for school or what? I love it, people. I love it. You know, we got to go through it, just double check and make sure everything's tight. I didn't do that. That's what I usually do after I get done putting something together. Just a double check. Make sure I got everything nice and tight. Can't remember if it's this one. A size smaller. T8. I'm pretty sure that's a T8. Finger tight. Finger tight. Finger tight. Finger tight. That one's tight. Finger tight. Finger tight. Finger tight. Finger tight. Finger tight. Finger tight. It's ready. I love it. And this feels so good in my hand. That feels really good, people. I love the way these feel in my hand. They're great. This is just a great utility knife. You know, like you talk about like a big box cutter or a big knife a bigger knife that you like to use for undoing packages and stuff like that. This knife does it. I like to carry these to work because it's an excellent work knife. For me, it's an excellent work knife. It does a great job at, for food prep. It does a great job for when I have to open up boxes and things and put things together. It's just a great knife. Now, I know, the cutting board reviews, he's done a lot of videos where he's shown that, you can make this lock fail by doing a hard spine whack on it. And I've done spine whacks on these too, but I've never had one fail. But, I don't do super hard spine whacks like I'm trying to break something because, I'm not trying to tear up something that I just spent a couple $100 on, you know what I mean? But, for mild spine whacking, I know these are, it handles it. This is definitely good enough to be a work knife or whatever, but for a self-defense folder, I'm a little bit, I don't know. I think you could use anything. You just got to make sure that you don't get spine whacked on it. Because if this gets spine whacked, it's going to come in on your hand. Let me see what I can show you what I'm talking about. See, that locks up hard. See, it'll hit you right there. If you go forward on the handle, though, it won't come in on your hand. So as long as you're up forward on the handle, even if the lock was to give out, you're still safe. This locks up like a rock, like a fixed blade, people. This one's super tight. And it's got a little tiny bit of lock stick. Watch. Just a tiny bit. So I think that's a good thing on this knife. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it, people. I highly recommend it. This is going to be my box for the whole next year. For all of 2025, this will be in my box. And maybe for 2026. I really like this purple MSI. I think it's going to be my favorite MSI out of all my MSIs. The scales are nice and thick, and nice and strong. They're not giving away or anything like that. They're not flexy. And it's light. Let's see how much it weighs. 4.7 ounces. I knew it was light. I knew it was light. How much does the stock one weigh? Let's compare it to the stock one. 4.7 ounces. 4.7. So it weighs the exact same weight as the stock one does. The exact same weight, people. The exact same weight. And they have all sorts of colors. They have all sorts of colors, and they have different patterns too. There's like about 4 different patterns that you could choose from. I chose this pattern because y'all know that I like the diamond or the shark's tooth type patterns. The checkered patterns, or I don't know, whatever you want to call them. But that's the kind of pattern that I like the best. But they have the fluted patterns, you know, like for the expensive fluted models. You know, so that, and they have like wavy patterns. They have different patterns, people. Go check out Rip's Garage Tech if you have an MSI and you're interested in getting some lightweight scales for it. They're making these in micarta and G10. Micarta and G10. And I think they even have titanium scales too. Titanium and aluminum scales. And I just ordered these this week. I got these this week. I didn't have to wait 3 months, 4 months like you do with Original Goat. Or Votex Engineering in Australia. So, that's very nice, isn't it? These came to me within 4 days. I got these within 4 days, people. I just ordered them on Monday. And that was a holiday, you know. They got these here really fast. Rip's Garage Tech. Highly recommend them, people. I've used the Rip's Garage Tech scales a lot I have a lot of 80-20.5 knives with Rip's Garage Tech. They were the first ones that come out with the fat scales. And you all know I like the fatter scales better than the thin scales that come with the stock knives. This is a beautiful knife, people. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's going to be in my pocket for the next week or two. All right, Code 4 is going to have to step aside. MSI is in town. The MSI is in town. All right, people. That's about all I got for you today. It was an MSI day. I'm going to put these out there for you so you guys can go check them out. Nice way to start the weekend, huh? Nice way to start the weekend. We got to do a little bit of sharpness too. Let's see how sharp it is. Razor. That's super sharp, people. That's super sharp. Highly recommend it. MSI, people. MSI. All right. Get rid of all my trash. All right, people. MSI, new purple one. This one's going to become a titanium one. OG Goat Titanium, Gunstock Titanium. It's going to be flashy and pretty and shiny. Peace out. Stiletto.